Come get your money. Paylake carp fishing with Donald Barrow. Hi guys, Donald Barrow. Come get your money. Uh, Today we're going to test. Well, this weekend we're going to test some flavors, new flavors. Um, I'll explain more in a minute, but I'm pretty excited about doing this. I started on Wednesday night, and I made my millet, and my millet is ready to go. I packed the bottle. This is actually the third uh, attempt at making this video. Interruptions, but uh, I made this with elderberry and elderberry by Wicketed. Uh, I don't know if it's a new flavor or not. My partner uses elderberry. I'm not sure what brand, and he's pretty high on this flavor, and I'm going to use it. I have no doubt it'll catch fish. As it turned out a reddish color. Wasn't expecting that, but cool. And millet has been hot at the pond I fish, so uh, why not? I know millet isn't legal at some ponds, but if it is, nothing that I know grows farther. It's because it's so dense, it's syrup based. Uh, if you have trouble with baits and packing, especially if you're new, millet is a strong way to go. You're not going to get easier to pack and be able to throw a bait as far as millet. There's some close seconds. The oats, syrup oats I make, and syrup chow, you can really pack that strong. Uh, I've seen plenty of guys pack giant balls of grits, but it's because it's a little heavier, because it's denser, and it works great. Um, Real happy with the way this turned out. In all honesty, I was going to use this new flavor that's hard to get. I don't know if it's new, but certainly haven't seen it a lot. But sweet potatoes, a lot of guys swear by this. And to be frank, I was making baits and I started pouring, and the elderberry went in, and I was like, oh, I meant to do sweet potato. And I was going to mix them, and I smelled the two flavors, and it was a no-go. That was not good. I don't think that would have been a good mix. One would have canceled out the other. I would have known what bait was, the bait that was uh, that was golden. I'll definitely do sweet potato maybe next week. Uh, like I said, I packed this, and this is the third time, and this stuff packed like a brick. It's 24 hours old, and it could be ready to go. Tomorrow it'll be even better. It's a little sticky right now. If I use water, it would be no problem. It would not bust up. It'll break up, bust up when I throw it. It'll break when it lands in the water. It is just a really good bait. Sorry, sorry if you can't use it, but there are alternatives. Uh, if you're going after buffs, and I say this because traditionally bean is a buff bait. It's probably the most popular buffalo bait. But for me, I'm catching just as many yellows using bean. And last week I made some bean. Traditionally, I used, I think I used some kind of sunrise, I think it was called. Uh, and it turned out good. I caught fish on it. But I wanted something, and I've seen guys make their bean uh, with a lot more flavor than I used, and so I went all in. Uh, I went strawberry and elderberry. Somebody had told me that was a good combination. I can believe it. It definitely has a strong smell, even for bean. I will say this turned out, and I made it yesterday as well. That's Thursday night, and it's Friday night, 24 hours, that it's ready to go and a lot drier than I normally make it. Same exact recipe. So why did it turn out dry? Well, strawberry pie and elderberry, again, wicketed, is what I used. But why did it turn out dry? Because I used a lot of flavor. And is it a bad thing? No, it's not too dry. I can wet my hands, and a lot of people ask me, what to use alcohol. Well, my bean, if you see the recipe online, it's made with alcohol. It's made with beer. But I also have some moonshine. It's cheap corn whiskey. It's not moonshine because a bottle of moonshine is 25 to $50 for a pint. Um, and I'm not gonna put it on my hands and use it for carp bait. When corn whiskey, I know some people use vodka, anything. The beer, I'll probably use some beer that was left over, and I'll wet with that, pack it, and this stuff will throw really well. Again, this is what it looks like. You can see the strawberry along with the red elderberry. Uh, it's a unique profile that I'm looking for. I still have my other bean. It was sunburst, not sunrise, sunburst that I made it. And to me, it's a banana type flavor. And traditional in bean, you put VBN is probably the most traditional. Or you put some kind of banana flavor on your bean because you're going after, you want sweet because you're going after buffalo. It turns out the lake eye fish strawberry is hot, but the buffalo have been picky. So to be totally honest, I'll probably catch more yellows with this unless the buffaloes come into my hole, and if they do, I'm hoping the extra flavor will be the ticket and something unusual. Uh, if you're a carp fisherman, a Paylake carp fisherman, you have your standards, but you also try and you keep trying, and that's my mantra. And on that regards, I'll go to the last bucket that I made up. I just made it 8 hours ago, not even 8 hours, probably 6 hours, but is my oats. My oats, I use a little bit more Carol than traditional. I use 20 to 22 ounces of Carol syrup. Nothing else that's shocking. I mean, I use Carol syrup and I use Jello flavoring and dry. I also use the different type of flavoring. It just came from a Spanish uh, market. My brother-in-law works, so I was like, why not try? Uh, right now, this could work 6 hours into it, but without wet hands, I can pack it, but it's not ready. It will be ready. Uh, no surprise. I grabbed grape. This one's called grape pie. Wicked makes a lot of grape. I know a lot of people, we all talk about sinful grape, and that's the hot one. This one, I don't know how long it's been out, but I can tell you now, it's a heck of a purple, and it smells like grape. So, do I do I think I know it will work? There's no question in my mind. I have some strawberry grits from last week. They worked. Um, I have this elderberry and bean and elderberry millet. The bean has strawberry as well. Uh, this allows me the confidence to test a new flavor or two. Like I said, next week I'll probably throw in sweet potato into the mix, and maybe some other new flavors. But I will also have next to that bucket strawberry or grits. Another confidence or uh, would be like a banana nut. I know would work our VPN. Those are basics, and uh, banana nut and butternut. Uh, those are the butternut being the grape, butternut, and strawberry being the big three. At least where I fish here in North Carolina. Everything else is your testing. Peach is right up there. Hot peach, regular peach. There's a ton of other flavors that will fall in the flavor, of the lake. Uh, It'll be hot. People will be whispering it. Then the next thing you know, everybody will know. Yeah, it happens. And it's funny, just as fast as they become the bait, the fish will turn off them. But I can assure you, grape, you can throw all year round. Its most common uses in chow. Strawberry is right up there. Uh, Maybe more, it's most common in rice. It works in chow and everything else, and so does grape. Uh, Again, uh, those are my basics. Butternut is is right up there because, especially if you have buffaloes, uh, they they just mix well. And strawberry butternut, grape butternut, you can mix them up. I don't know how big a difference that makes. You just do it, quite honestly, you do it when one of your main bottles is running low. It's like, oh crap, I'm out of Wicketed grape. I got just 2 caps. I need 7. Uh, let's see if it mixes with butternut, and it will. You know, the dominant flavor being the grape. Uh, Not saying butternut has to be mixed. It does fine by itself. Uh, so there you go. This is what I'm fishing this weekend. It's supposed to be rain and wet. And I got to tell you, that's probably the reason, I'll have the millet and I'll have these oats that I know will pack tomorrow night real well. And if it doesn't, my bean always packs. So, when you're fishing 5 rods and you're putting them out and it's pouring, you don't want to mess around. You want to reach your spot and you want to put it out there. So, uh, that's that's it. I enjoy making these videos. I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I'll also say I put out some. I got on the forum board and made some comments about some situations here in North Carolina. I won't get into it, but I will say some people were pretty negative about Paylake fishing and their experience. And I got to say, it's the opposite for me. I fish at a lake where I have no enemies. I enjoy the owner. I enjoy the pond boss and the people I fish with. And when I don't have a good night, um, I enjoy sitting by the lake and the experience of fishing with good people. And my lake isn't alone. I can go to several lakes in the area and have the same experience. Uh, Blessed in our area with awesome owners. And if you're not having that experience, then change your situation because fishing you should enjoy. Uh, People say, well, the money, the money. Well, to me, it's not the money, but I do love the competition. If we were competing for $1, uh, I did that with Dust and Doubt, and all I could say is, uh, you know, it's beating somebody or beating them. That it's a little competition. I love it. Even when I fun fish with my partner, there's a lot of ribbing, and but it's always who can catch the best or biggest fish, and it doesn't detract from our friendship. We have a great time, enjoy each other, enjoy fishing with my brother-in-laws and all the people that I meet, especially who come up to me and say, "Hey, you're that guy on YouTube," and that's right, that's who I am. But I enjoy the crap out of that. And if you're not having fun, uh, go to another lake or find another way to fish because it should be fun and it should be really fun. To me, it's the greatest night out. If you don't spend a lot of money, if you're spending too much money, there are lakes you don't have to spend a lot of money. Find them, even wild, if you have to. Uh, at my age, I enjoy the company of a lot of people around me and fishing and competing, but that might not be your bag. I get that. But the bottom line is enjoy it and have fun. And if you can support some of these companies that I talk about, there are other companies out there too. Good people, and they make a good product. They do it for the love of the sport. Trust me, I don't believe they're getting rich off it. And if you can support them, do so. Thank you guys, and enjoy the weekend.